Good evening. Good evening. Welcome. Welcome to our middle and high school band and chorus winter concert. Tonight we have the pleasure of hearing the results of months of dedication, practice, and hard work from our talented students. Every note, every harmony, every rhythm you hear tonight represents the commitment these students have made to their music and to each other. I also want to take a moment and recognize our incredible music teachers, Mrs. Davison, our instrumental music teacher, and Mrs. Cordes, our vocal music teacher. Their expertise, guidance, and passion inspire our students every day, and tonight's performance is a shining example of that. We also want to extend our thanks to all the parents and families who support our musicians at home, encouraging practice, helping with instrument care, and making sure students are ready each day. Your support is a vital part of their success and helps make nights like tonight possible. So sit back, relax, and enjoy an evening filled with beautiful music, holiday spirit, and the joy of learning and action. Let's give our students a warm round of applause. And a couple of quick details. Please silence your cell phones if you haven't done so already. Take note of the emergency exits at the back of the auditorium and down here on the left. And if everybody could please remove your hats and stand for the Star Spangled Banner.
Is the first song in the film Brave, as Merida leads the castle and rides her horse Angus through the forest, shooting arrows and climbing tall cliffs. The lyrics are intended to empower us and give us the passion and drive to embrace who we are, what we do, and what we want to become, and as the song says, take hold of our own lives.
Sky is clear and bright. Recital with Eliza is a popular, upbeat folk song. Little I combined the sip and side up in Little Eliza Jane. This living argument has a country feel in Pedro's call and response between the upper and lower chords.
Your Mean One, Mr. Grinch is a Christmas song that was originally written and composed for the 1966 animated special, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The lyrics were written by Theodore Geisel, better known as Dr. Seuss, and the song was performed by Thurl Ravenscroft, the voice of Tony the Tiger in the cereal commercial.
You really are a hero. Happy is a song written, produced, and performed by American musician Pharrell Williams. It was released as the only single from the soundtrack from Despicable Me in 2013, and is considered the most successful song of 2014. We like it because it makes us happy. Thank you so much for coming to our concert this evening.
Hot air balloon that could go to space. first song was Brace for Impact by Christina Huss. We really enjoyed learning this piece with all the different time signatures, percussion solos, and clapping.
Our next song is The Avengers, written by Alan Silvestri and arranged for concert band by Robert Longfield.
We don't actually need a mic.
All right, while these guys are getting set up, I just want to say what a pleasure it's been to work with these guys this year. We have a core of 13 kids who come in on one class a day, every other day on band days. They are just absolutely rocking it. We've gone to Mercy Healthcare once. We're about to go again at the end of this week. They had a great time with the residents, and the residents love it when they come, and they're really looking for, they did some special requests of what songs we'll play this time. So they're just wonderful. I appreciate them, and thank you all very much for raising such wonderful kids and sharing them with me.
A Holly Jolly Christmas is a song from the classic 1964 stop-motion special, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Please enjoy our Mega Band special version, arranged by John Edmondson. Remember, Bumble's bounce.
they were going to do it themselves to discover if we could get there.
Thank
as a famous light-hearted madrigal by the Italian Renaissance composer Orazio de' Pitti. Composed around 1580, it playfully makes fun of the more serious madrigal style, with lyrics asking for a sweet, sleepy tune. We sing this piece in the original Italian. Listen for these Italian words: canzona meaning song, and dolcemente meaning sweetly.
White Winter Hymnal was the first single from Fleet Foxes' 2008 debut album. In 2014, it was covered by the well-known a cappella group Pentatonix, for the first album adding distinctive body percussions to the beat. 5 of our seniors learned the challenge parts on their own using a YouTube video, and they will be performing them along with the song.
I was following the eye. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. This is such a terrific group of kids to work with, and I enjoy and look forward to every time that we get together and work. We're looking forward to our music department trip in to New York City later in the school year. We'll be going Memorial Day weekend, and they've already been working hard to plan that trip. So I'm sure you'll be hearing more about that as we come closer to the trip. I did want to also make sure that I mentioned we had 6 people that attended, maybe 7. I didn't maybe count right. For Area All-State Festival. It was a festival that they had to audition for, so it's a very prestigious, it's technically the 2nd largest music festival in New York State. And that was in November. So I'd like to acknowledge those people. It's Eliza Bijou, Haley Callahan, Nicola Bing, Aubrey Nadeau, Bryce Ritchie, Ghost Schweitzer, and that's it.
Let the River Run is a song written, composed, and performed by American singer-songwriter Carly Simon, and was the theme to the 1988 film Working Girl. The song won an Academy Award for Best Original Song, as well as the Golden Globe and the Grammy Award for Best Original Song. Simon became the first artist in history to win these 3 awards for a song composed and written, as well as performed entirely by a single artist.
There piece was America the Beautiful. It was written by Samuel Ward and arranged for concert band by Robert W. Smith. We enjoyed working on this beautiful arrangement of this patriotic song.
Next, we will play highlights from How to Train Your Dragon. This is music from the original movie and the music from both the animated movie and live action, as was written by John Powell. Our arrangement is by Joni Vincent.
is one, and Ava Facto, who unfortunately is sick and can't be here tonight, she is the other. So let's give them a round of applause.
Our next song is Squirrel Chase by Choral Britain Chambers. Picture the squirrels as they run around the backyard, constantly on the move, chasing each other and tumbling around.
Have a